Meet Jim and Kelly. Jim has raised cattle for over 40 years, and Kelly teaches in northern Michigan. In March 2021, Jim's cattle tested positive for TB, tuberculosis.
Then TB came, and that shattered that dream.
The subsequent quarantine of the farm and shutdown of business made it difficult to keep feeding the herd, making it more and more difficult for Jim to produce the high-quality beef and breeding bulls he's known for. The grief Jim experienced during this time began impacting his behavioral and physical health, so much so that his veterinarian reached out to MSU Extension's farm stress team for help. Today, we met with Jim and Kelly to reflect on their experience with our teletherapy program.
Jim, we talked in March, right?
Mm-hmm.
You and I connected in March. And then from that point, we got you connected with the teletherapy program, right? Can you share a little bit about what your experience looked like with that?
Oh, it was nothing but great. The counselor had a farming background, so he understood where we were coming, very empathetic. And I opened my mind up to some of the other things he was saying. And extremely helpful. We just finished up with him a couple weeks ago, and he said, if things pop up and you need us some more, he says, call Chartwell back. And another aspect of all this, was the health aspects. Through all this, the blood pressure is going up through the roof. That was a drastic problem too, and we're just now getting that down to where it's under control.
Do you have a message to a farmer that maybe was in a bad spot or is in a bad spot and thinking about, do I move forward with the teletherapy program? Do I not move forward with the teletherapy program? What would that message be to them?
Yes, as long as they go into it with an open mind and say, look at the support there, they're there to help me, to listen, to talk, just a wonderful experience. And I would recommend it. Any producer that's running into those kind of problems. Just like to thank MSU for having this program available.
Well, I teach school, and of course in a pandemic that's not stressful enough, so then you come home to this. Every night I kind of felt like I was picking up pieces. Watching his dream crash and burn was, tears you apart. I feel like we can make it now.
Yeah.
I don't feel like, back in March and April, I'm not sure I would have said that.
One question I often will get when I'm talking with farmers is, I'm not tech savvy, I'd rather go see somebody in person. Would you mind maybe sharing your experience about what the online platform looked like?
You weren't going into a hospital setting or anything, so it was easy to share. I think we probably shared better because we were at home. It's scary to reach out to counseling, because then you think, God, there's something wrong with me if I need a counselor. No, you just need somebody objective that knows their stuff to watch and look and say, hey, you're going to be okay, Look, these are the steps we can take. This is the process, and you're going to make this, and I'm going to help you make it through this. And it's not that scary. And I think that was a little hard for you that first time to say, okay, I'll sit and talk to this guy.
Sure it was something different. I've always been somebody that took care of things myself. Wasn't as easy this time. As far as any advice to anybody else is there's help out there.
Make sure that maybe you can make it better for the next person that goes through this.
Right. That's what we're looking for now, is hope the next person.
Truly my mission with MSU Extension, camera or no camera, is to support farmers. And this resource is something we created. The opportunity to have it paid for was through a grant, right? And so things like this, opportunities like this, to share stories that it's working and being successful, is going to help so many people on so many platforms. So I can't say thank you enough.